Lost the Punch Out TV. Hope you're well out there. Just catching up on the boxing. First and foremost, shout out to Moses and Itauma. Completely got my predictions wrong on that fight against Dillian White. I had Dillian White to beat him in somewhere, I think I said on Outlaws live stream, between 7 and 8. 7 and 9 with a KO. I thought the left up might do it, and the old Fox might still have something in the bag, but was completely wrong. Shout out to Moses and Itauma for a great performance. Absolutely blew Dillian White away. I just can't make my mind up on this kid. Yeah, he's got something about him. His hand speed is brilliant, I'll give him that. And his accuracy and his power. But Dillian White, for me, looked like he was looking for his fucking buzz pass coming into the ring. He was looking like staring all over the place like he'd lost fucking 10 quid or something. I didn't understand that bit. And it was like the commentator said, did he know that he was already beaten before the fight? But I got it completely wrong. I'll take my hat off to Moses and Itauma, but I still can't make my mind up on him, because that, for me, was an absolute blowout. And at the end of the day, the kid did what he was supposed to do. But I've just gone back and watched the Filip Hrgovic versus David Adelaide fight, which, when I was on Outlaws live stream last night, I predicted that bang on. I said I've got Hrgovic to win on points. Now, quickly just watching this fight between Hrgovic and Adelaide. Hrgovic, I don't know what it is. He's like Marmite Man for me. I was never a massive fan of Filip Hrgovic, but he seems to be growing on me just lately, because even though I know he's teamed up with Abel Sanchez and he's out there in the Great Bear, Oscar De La Hoya's former place where he used to train. Is he up there, Great Bear, Great Mountain, whatever it's called, the altitude place? But he's with Gennady Golovkin's former trainer. But he seems to be I wouldn't say reinvented fighter, but he definitely seems a lot better fighter. Now, just watching this Adelaide fight, for me, Hrgovic won pretty much every round. I think Andy Lee gave David Adelaide one round. But there was a certain part, I think it was round 8, where Adelaide comboed him with about 10 punches, and Hrgovic just took every single one. And as I said last night on Outlaws video live stream, said one thing I've always noticed about Filip Hrgovic, he's got a great chin. Even though Dubois beat him, Hrgovic never looked in any sort of trouble at all during that fight. Even though he got beat, it didn't seem get like rocked where he was going to go down. I've seen him get hit several few times. For me, what I'm trying to get at is Moses and Itauma versus Filip Hrgovic is the fight what needs to be made. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I don't think Moses is ready for anyone like Parker or Caballero. This is just my personal view. He very well could be. But I think Hrgovic is like just hovering below Caballero and Parker. And he could possibly beat one of them too. I really think, I think he could. Because I don't think there's much difference. Now, it may seem crazy, but I don't really think there's much difference between maybe Caballero and Hrgovic, yeah, but not so much Parker and Hrgovic. Hrgovic is like, he's like the man knocking on the door, but he just can't get in. And I think I've heard Simon Jordan a few times and Bacon ears say, Spencer Oliver say, oh, Hrgovic is tailor-made for Moses and Tuma. I tell you what, that's the fight. If that's what they're saying, that's the fight what I want to see. Because if he was to fight Filip Hrgovic and beat him, then I could definitely make my mind up on where this kid's going. Because Hrgovic is, even though he's been beaten off Dubois, Hrgovic is still a threat for any top heavyweight. He's like hovering in the top 6, top 5, but he just can't get in there. Now, everyone's got this high expectation of Moses and Tuma. I mean, they've been talking about him fighting Alexander Usyk, which is absolutely crazy for me. He's nowhere near ready, but to fight someone like Filip Hrgovic, I'm just looking at him on the screen after I've watched the fight back against David Adelaide. That's a damn good fight, man. That's a good fight. That's the fight where you ought to say, okay, do you know what? You've just beaten Dillian White. Yeah, it's a great name to have on your resume, but for me, I've not watched Dillian White since he fought Tyson Fury, and I've heard a few people say he was shot against Tete and all stuff like that. But when I watched that tonight, he does, don't know, I really don't know, man. Dillian White was just shot to smithereens. He looked like he was shot to smithereens before he even got in the ring. I seen him when he walked in and he was looking down, like looking around like he'd lost his keys to his house or something. I don't know. It was just a bit strange behaviour. But I would really like is it me not giving Moses credit? No, I don't think it is. I think I'm being, my point of view, I think I'm being right. I think it was a great win for him, a great name to have on his resume. But going off that, Dillian White was, for me, was more shocked than what I thought he was. And the strange behaviour of him coming into the ring when he looked like he was looking for something, I don't know. But although I'm saying that, it was still a great win for Moses and Toma. But for me, I want to see him fight Filip Hrgovic. That's a make or break fight for me. Let me know what you think. Peace out. Catch you on the next one.